ship! I'm so excited!
But let's keep it together, at least until the first death.
I hope your front door is locked and your phone is switched off. It's match time, and nothing can come in the way of a head coach and his Blood Bowl!
Alright, excellent. So, briefly having a look at your team.
I'm having a look at the lack of team that you've got. But I suppose rats are rats. You've still got 4 gut runners and still two storm vermin, so it's not like it's...
Yeah, so 2 blitzers, 2 catchers, a thrower, 1 journeyman, 2 rerolls, no Apo on your end.
Yeah, because I didn't win enough money after Ceramel thrashed me to actually be able to afford an Apo. Joy.
Excellent, excellent. I'm very happy about that.
The final insult was I rolled a 1 on the winnings as well.
Is this guy really hurt? No, just missing. I think I'll hold off on hiring just yet. 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah. I don't mind 3 journeymen over 2.
To be fair, playing in 2 BBL has got me very used to playing with high elf journeymen.
I can see that.
I've got permanently at least 3 teams on the LOS in TBBL because I never actually managed to get a play.
No quiet composer. Fan factor adds up to 18, although you usually don't get to 18. Oh, by the way, I got this new t-shirt. Yes. Oh, too low. There it is. I like it.
Yeah.
Alright. Here we go. Are you ready, Scooter? For life.
Yeah.
I don't have any skills. Neither do my players. Let's do this.
Trust me, I know how you feel. I'm only playing high elves because, well, it's what I know. I'm used to this team.
And it gives you basically a permanent excuse.
Yeah,
because
it
whenever
always
stuff
has.
goes wrong, you're like, yeah, well, they're young high elves. They're not good yet.
They're not good yet. Well, no, the thing is I played a team. It's been a while since I've done it, but I've been playing a team in Cole, just basically not caring about win rate, just to try and develop them. And actually, considering that I've sort of been playing with a slightly careless attitude when I've been playing them, I think they're 15-4-3 or something. But yeah, the catchers are getting really good now, and it's just a lot of fun to play like a 1500 1600 value team rather than constantly like I've been playing in so many other leagues. I've been playing basically like, you know, a lot lower than that for a long period of time. It's only now really that some of my teams in other leagues are actually starting to get good. And that showed when I played CM on the other day, because I could get away with a bit of bullshit for a change.
Right, my thrower died, didn't it?
No, the big problem with high elves as well is that if you play them and try to get them developed, it's so easy to have a couple of bad games and you run out of money and you've lost positionals and you can't do anything about it. It's one of those teams where one game can destroy your team completely almost.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
and
it can happen to
catchers as well. Developed catchers are quite hard as well, because once you need them to be level 4 really before they start to get sort of.
Well, I don't know.
No, they're good. By the time they get to level, but by the time they get to level 4, you can have a couple of them with a range of skills, and they just become stupid.
All mans.
You'd think. I was thinking about all mans, but all mans doesn't suit me.
Well, You're only giving away like 5 blocks, right?
Yeah. Don't trust me, been playing a lot of high TV chaos in Cole lately, and it's quite funny how many blocks people are willing to give away to Mighty Blow Claw.
Yeah.
It's quite funny.
Ah, you meant you were playing as them. I thought you
Yeah,
meant
I'm playing
against.
I've played as chaos because basically once you get to about 1800 TV, that's pretty much all you'll see. And some dwarfs, which are always fun to beat.
Especially if you're playing as chaos, yeah.
Yeah, and cutting through dwarfs it's quite enjoyable.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that dwarves exist is why I don't mind that claw exists. Because dwarves and orcs need some good seeing to every once in a while.
They certainly. I've done some amazing wrecking jobs with my chaos team on dwarfs. It's been magical to see a dwarf injury box completely full. Is always just magical joy.
Yes.
Fills my heart with such great warmth.
Glee.
Yeah, it's just I couldn't be happier about this beautiful fact. There are dead dwarfs. I killed 2 in one game. I was so happy. It's like joy.
Alright, first off, let's get rid of this bloke here.
Yeah. The thing is, as well, is that's the other problem, Shawnee, is when you play High Elves, that sometimes, like for instance, if a catcher rolls plus agility, that does mean that you wait until level 4 or 5 for them to get really good, because if they roll a certain amount of certain things, then it just gets in the way.
Can I still get this? Yes, I can.
As per usual, the High Elf Elmer has stood up amazingly well.
Shall I
First
just
hit.
like this? No, that's bad.
So good when you roll these pushes.
That's better.
Yeah, what I found funny as well playing high TV chaos is the fact that people seem to like tentatively have a go, and then you kill a couple of their players, and it's like game over, GG.
Yeah.
They're
I
got
haven't quite got to that point yet.
So many 2,400 teams that I've faced recently of chaos, and if they don't get to receive and kick your face in, they and immediately concede the moment that they have any kind of issue.
Nice, Octopack. Mighty Blow piling on a catcher is pretty sweet. So, you're up. Plus agility on a Dark Elf lineman that already had block. I would just give him dodge, Murloc Joe. Great value on the block skill, but you wasted all your 6s. And I do mean all of them. Aw, you're getting in my way.
But it's alright, because you can just switch to the other side and go all the way past me quite easily.
Well, I could do that, but that wouldn't be fair. Let's be sporting about it.
Yeah, let's be sporting.
Hello,
Fails it because he's a
loner.
loner. Yeah.
No. Well, you wouldn't have re-rolled it if he weren't a
No,
loner.
I wouldn't have rerolled it. That was the whole point. It's like, I bet you he fails it just because he's a loner. He knows I won't reroll it.
2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Yes, I can get there. So I'm still gonna hit the loner, which is not my favorite thing to do.
I'm perfectly happy to allow it. The thing is, though, is when I play Skaven, the thing that I'm always aware of, and I'm sure every Skaven player knows it, that if you play Skaven well, you can just literally evade. The other team has to defend certain sides or certain possibilities quite heavily because of the ability to dodge through it, and then so they can switch on you quite easily. And it's just sometimes you can just literally never get any hits on them. As great people have said, you cannot rely on removing Skaven as a strategy to win again.
Well, you kind of have to, though.
You do to a
If
point.
if you're not removing them...
Yeah, too many people sort of overly focus on taking blocks and allow people to score too easily sometimes.
That's true.
Like I probably will do here.
Well, other high bash teams stand a chance against Chaos, of course, Namto. Most notably, Nurgle.
To be honest, if you just, most of the time, even when I've played Orc teams, as long as you don't fear playing Chaos, you do win a considerable amount of games. It's just that you lose a Black Orc and you've got to redevelop one, and that's what's annoying for people. But if you accept the fact that you might lose a Black Orc, you normally win the game.
Hey, that's nice. Loner. Not failing something. I'm happy. Well, I gave you a block. That's not good.
Nothing's ever good versus Skaven, I find.
Khemri aren't bad against Chaos. If someone is running, say, an 11-player Chaos team, and you've got a 16-player Khemri team, then you can quite often win by attrition from fouls. Or even 14. Yeah. If you get one or two or of them out by fouling, then your Tomb Guardians are a lot less vulnerable if all 4 of them have guard. Something like that. The angry newscasters, indeed. They introduced me to that to that concept for the first time. He was Carlos' team was my first concession before I decided that was a bad thing to do. So, how good are you at one-turn touchdowns, Scooter?
Let's just say that I commonly make certain mistakes. The strange thing is sometimes it's a matter of like when I was playing a lot of Wood Elves in the World Cup, I kept playing High Elves again and thinking I was Wood Elves and just forgetting I didn't have sprint and stuff like that.
So you just go for the 2 pushes, run out
Yeah,
there,
and then you're like, oh no, I've just completely set that up wrong, done everything completely and utterly, completely ballsed up, and it's all. If this was a high elf catcher, if this was a wood elf catcher, he'd be in a perfect place to execute this maneuver. But unfortunately, he is not.
I can do worse than that. I can do way worse. I had my World Cup.
There you go.
That's not a good start.
That's what we wanted to see. Rats leaving.
In my my World Cup qualifier game, I was playing with Dark Elves, and I needed a 1 turn, and I actually did the setup right. I did pretty much everything I needed to do, and so I managed to set up my movement 7 1-turn touchdown. It failed on a failed pass, but later someone on YouTube told me, well, actually, the blitzer that you put up there had minus movements, so I was setting up a movement 7 1-turn with a movement 6 player. That was not my best moment.
That does not go well.
Yeah.
That's one of those things that are just I think that the whole one-time touchdown is probably one of those like stressful things in Blood Bowl where you really are trying to make sure you've done everything right, and that almost being overly analytical of it makes you make mistakes. If you did it a little bit more sort of naturally, I think a lot of the time it's a lot easier.
Well, I do sometimes use a bit less planning than I should, maybe.
But the thing I don't know, or the thing that's difficult about one-turns touchdowns, is sometimes if you've been a bit beaten up on the first half, it's really difficult sometimes to get exactly what you want out of it as well.
Let's put it here, actually. All right.
Yeah, the one-turn fails agonizingly. Yeah, there's nothing worse. Yeah, it's one of those one-turns are just one of those things where just because even the worst Blood Bowl players that you play in Cole will set up a back line that you'll have to dodge through. So
they'll quite often set it up wrong, but they'll still set it up there. Yeah.
Yeah, and at least then you'll have to make at least one more dodge, which is a dodge in the first place. Any dice roll rather than no dodge. Ah, you fucker.
Nice, I can do it too. What? So 10 on 10.
Yeah, I mean,
as long as we keep trading players 1 for 1.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Live with that.
This is what I was about to say. Unfortunately, trading players 1 for 1 favors you probably more than it does me.
Yep. Well, you got a gutter, though. I wouldn't trade 4 of my gutters for 4 of your journeymen. Not that you have them. Linemen, then. Take pro on a player who isn't a big guy or a vampire. I quite like it on hitters, actually, Liquor. Especially ones with jump up. I don't mind it on players with Dauntless and something. So, for instance, my hitter on my Dark Elf team in the Cole has Bludge, Mighty Blow, Tackle, Jump Up, and Pro. because I figured jump up and pro would synergize, and it's remarkably useful for those filled blocks that are just pushes. The kinds of players who make blocks that you would like to try again, but you wouldn't want to spend a reroll on. So players like that. But I don't mind it on more real hitters either. Chaos Dwarf blockers, for instance, do quite well with it as well. Jump up blocks and dauntless rolls are the kinds of things that you usually don't spend a reroll on, but that are still quite nice to get a chance at one. Chaos Dwarfs are pretty damn bashy, potentially. I mean, they have 6 dwarves who can get claw on doubles, and they're especially dangerous to teams that teams like Dark Elves, which have armor 8 and dodge. Those really hate playing against Chaos Dwarfs. Let's go here then.
We all knew what your plan was.
Plan? I don't need a plan. I just need to keep from scoring for a while.
Yeah.
I've got a plan so cunning you could put a tail on it.
But yeah, it's
call
like I
it a
said,
weasel.
it doesn't matter who you play against with rats if they want to switch it about. And also it's better, as I find when I play rats, it's better when you're playing a team that doesn't want to bash that much, i.e. the one that doesn't want to base you. Because basing can be an issue.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Although, the counter side of that argument is that you don't outrun high elves quite as easily as you would a bashy team. I mean, if I'm playing against orcs, I might not escape being marked as much, but I sure as hell am better at outrunning them. That'll do. That'll do nicely. Oh!
Ah, for fuck's
Yes! Yes! Mwahaha! Oh, and you don't have an apple. Because you
No,
would
I
have
can't.
appled that, I guess.
Yeah, I would have, but I don't have one, so I can't.
Oh, that's sweet.
Can't do anything about it. That's the most annoying part about that.
Yes, yes, yes. Well, I guess before too long, I'll be getting hits on the catchers.
Pretty much, if you carry on this way, it would be about how it normally goes for me.
Although, it's your turn.
That doesn't mean much. I'll roll pushes.
I do think you're more likely to hurt my players on your turn than on mine.
Yeah, but now I need to actually think about it being a problem for me, whereas before it was just nice.
Well, problems.
First world
Challenges.
time. First world problems and challenges, yeah.
Hey, Shawnee, whose side are you on anyway? Oh yes, Kitsunio's saying he's playing High Elves, it's not his fault. You were considering a different team before, weren't you?
I was, but the thing was, is I didn't. I always think about, basically what what the future will bring, and I did think that if this rolls on for another season, then by that time I'm not going to be in such a bad place, and it'll be all right. But I think it's already going to be, you're in a bad place. You might have to deal with it. TBBL was like that for 2 seasons for me, basically. Every season, a catcher that I had just got dodge would die. Something along the lines of absolute horribleness.
It's a lot harder to build up a team when your opposition knows what they're doing.
That's the other thing. The other thing is that's what you notice entirely. Like as you've just said, it's an open thing that you expect people to do is target catches, for instance, if they know they're armor 7. Whereas when you play people in Col or something like that, then it's most of them don't realise, they just hit stuff, don't they?
Yeah.
It's like they're not deliberately trying.
Yeah.
They're not deliberately trying to target certain people. They're making the blocks that they see in front of them, very quickly rather than actually thinking it out. Whereas if you're playing better people, they'll target your catches just like you will now.
And if they're picking bad skills and stuff, then it's also a lot easier to get a player advantage, and at that point,
well, for instance, one of the big things that I enjoy playing, and reason that I like playing in Cole sometimes, is dwarf coaches don't understand that Troll Slayers are armor 8, and you just send whatever mighty blow you have after them, and then suddenly they're down 2 players, and 2 players that they can't. Then they don't know who to blitz with because they've got no idea about what you blitz with. So
very true.
And you see a lot of high risk plays, particularly with like Troll Slayers is the one that comes to mind, because the amount of times that they'll go for a surf and they surf your lineman, which is fair play, but
with 2 GFIs.
Immediately after the fact that they surf your lineman, you surf his Troll Slayer and the guy that he used to mark with. So
I know, such fun. Yes.
So, thanks very much for that.
Good times.
Another bad one.
Oh, just a KO.
It's alright, it's better than death. He might get MVP, because that's about the only way any of my players are actually going to level up, I think.
Well, there goes the fouling plan. If I go here, do I give up a chain push? Not really. Yeah. There we go.
But I think even with one team I don't like to play rats with is Dark Elves, because with Dark Elves you tend to have less pace and they can outrun you a lot easier than they can when you're playing other elves. Even though High Elves don't have like a massive higher movement, they've at least got 4 players that are higher movement and they can use them.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
I actually do like playing against Skaven with Dark Elves.
I don't mind it. It's just I find it's one of the more difficult matchups because of the fact that they can outrun you so easily. And most people you play in Cole aren't going to try and stall. They just run to score as soon as they've got the chance.
That's true as well. Yeah. There's quite frequently arguments on the Steam forums and such, going on about how stalling is unsportsmanlike and people shouldn't do it. Oh.
It's unfortunate, but it's going to keep happening.
Yeah, that doesn't cancel the assist though. Yeah.
No. I was just I was making sure that it wasn't still a GFI. That's what I was just checking quickly. Yeah. I thought I'd use that rather than actually counting. It's quicker.
Yeah, sure. That's true. Especially if you suck at counting.
Well, no, I just I find that sometimes you can end up in a bit of a pickle.
Yes. Ah, you're going for the chain push.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was had the better of a lot of very bad options,
Yeah,
but may open up a certain something. It starts off well.
No, 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 no. No, don't break. Don't break.
Of course, it doesn't
Good.
break. Do you know he's punching you, don't you, Mr. Lucky? He's a loner, and we're actually gonna hit him. I can't believe it. I thought that catcher block would be, here goes your first reroll.
Yeah. So,
There you go. Over to you, sir.
yes, so it is. So it is.
No, I say, to be fair, Sage, I actually use your pointer, your reference as one of the things I use when describing it, that you do have to, you know, a game of Blood Bowl, you have to upset the status quo, don't you? It's gonna, they score on their half, for fuck's sake. You know, you score on your half and they score on their half at least once, so you've got to upset that. And the trouble is yeah, if you don't stall, this is a fucking massacre again, isn't it? Yeah, if you don't stall, then you know what are you meant to do to upset that? Apart from stall, it's one of the few ways you can actually upset it, isn't it? So it seems, I don't know, the people that complain about it are there's teams that are brutally designed to not be high scoring. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, some teams are meant to, due to their movement and movement alone, like dwarfs, for instance. You know, they're built to not score a lot. That's part of.
If you choose to score on turn 4 as dwarves when playing against something even remotely fast, then you're just making a big mistake. That's exactly what it is. Oh, come on! Can't get a single bloody block. Oh.
Like some of those chaos players that you play at high TV. I can't believe it. I can't get anything I want. You fucking injured 5 of my players, you retard. What are you on about? Oh, my whole team is in an injury box. I see. Why wouldn't you want to give Skaven 4 turns to score? Yeah, I mean, it's just. I think it's very impolite to not try and.
Yeah. Licker's got a point. Giving Skaven 4 turns might be better than giving Skaven 2.
Yeah, I suppose they could go a bit more gun-ho, can't they? But...
What's the worst that could happen?
What's the worst that could happen?
The question that has Nuffle perking its ears.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. It's the fucking worst thing that could happen. Oh yeah, you play Skaven and they've knocked 4 of your players off the pitch and you've only got 1 gutter runner. Magical. Going just how I wanted it to go. Exactly how I planned. That's why somebody said, what's your plan? And I said, well, you can only have 1 plan. Kill rats, hopefully.
Yeah, I've done that to Murloc Joe.
This is so bad. I don't have any players and I actually kind of need to protect this catcher all at the same time.
Well, you still have another catcher. Like,
yeah, I do.
Soonish.
Not likely. And here comes the good old double fucking Unos. Oh no.
Nope, you're fine.
Well, I'm not. He's dodged.
Well, you're not dead.
Yet. Everything just smells like a surf, so I'm gonna get out of the way.
Pity.
I don't care, I'm taking them both down. Fuck you, nothing.
No, you're not.
Oh,
Well,
and I get
that-
stunned for my pleasure as well.
That saves me the trouble of figuring out which one to blitz. 2, 3. Oh, bugger. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's not good. Can we go back here then?
Thing is just Skaven haven't even got Mighty Blow yet. What are they going to be like once that happens? It's going to be horrible.
Better. No, I don't like the risk. I'm going to accept not scoring with the Storm Vermin here.
Calculated.
Yeah, much as it pains me. Nope, don't root through there. Cyanide almost made me score by mistake there. It's like, I want to walk here. Okay, touchdown.
Better, of course.
Yeah, there you see Cyanide trying to stop people stalling by passing you through the touchdown zone. Well, I always like to look at the positives. And the positives is you've only scored once.
True, true.
Sadly, there's not many other positives I can take. But that is one of them.
That'll do.
Well, thankfully, Armor 8 managed to hold for once.
And... Aww.
We'd be incredibly grateful if you are going to dodge this Storm Vermin, if he could fall over to his death. that would help us a great. No, of course,
Nope,
of course
nope,
not. It's
nope,
gonna, of
that's
course,
not
it's not going to
happening.
happen.
So this looks like a relatively safe stall, right now.
I think you'd be correct in that naive assumption. Clear fact.
Well, I'm actually close to risky. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, just one square short of risky on your catcher, which I could have known if I'd figured it
Yeah,
out.
well, there's risky, and then there's what I'm going to do, and it's not that. So you're all right there.
Aw. Well, I'm not going to hand off on turn 8, so we're not skilling a Storm Vermin this turn. Well, let's rephrase.
And I
Well,
won't be
like-
hitting a Storm Vermin this turn, but then I'm thinking to
why not?
myself, this is the only thing I'm doing, so
Yeah,
hallelujah.
You could have gone 0 rerolls and you would have been close to a
I
wizard.
would have been alright, yeah, I would have been pretty good.
You would have been in the same situation you are now.
Yeah. Really pretty fucked with no real options, but there you go. My god, he made the dodge. Who would have thought? Does he risk the 1 in 9?
No, of course I don't risk the 1 in 9. But I don't mind a 3-die Wilford.
Oh, as long as that 3-die doesn't go anywhere near the white cloaked person in the side here, then we should be okay.
No, I don't think that will. I don't think you'll have to worry about that one.
Yeah.
But we can still kill this guy. There we go.
Could happen. Oh
Yes,
my god.
yes. Oh, just
Just
stun.
a stun.
But a scratch.
Alright. So, one turn setup. 2, 4, 6, 7. First blitz.
No.
I don't think that's good numbers for you with 3
No,
pushes.
I was about to say that I think you can literally forget the 1 turn possibility. I can't
Yeah.
actually do it. There's not enough people. Unless, of course, you want to put some of your players in nice, favourable positions for me, I don't think it's going to happen. Which I'm pretty sure you won't be doing.
Nope. I think I can live with this setup for now.
Wow.
Oh, also you don't have a catcher. Yeah, that might be a problem too.
I've got a catcher. It's just that's just horrible. Why didn't it tell me it was going to do that and then give me another catcher back?
Yeah, that would have done it actually. A quick snap.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been enough.
But yeah, you don't want to set up expecting something like that.
Well,
Die rat. Just be a good rat and get the fuck off the pitch forever.
okay.
Not good enough. Just
Okay.
simply not good enough.
I call 3 stuns. Well, 2 stuns now, and then a tilt foul. Snake
No,
eyes.
I won't. I will not be fouling. You can be rest assured of that.
How sensible of you. How sensible.
Ah, wicked.
Are you
There
sure?
it
Because
is.
no armor breaks really hurt.
Yeah, fucking disgusting behaviour. Call yourself High Elves? What are you doing?
Well, you're skilling a catcher. That's something.
No, I'm not. Oh yes,
Yeah,
I
you
could
are.
be. I could be. There's a chance. He's thrown it, and he's caught it. I can't believe
Wow! Huzzah!
it. SPV farming away. Look.
And we're off to a halftime break. Hey there, I love making good Blood Bowl videos for you guys, but it does take a whole lot of time. And as a streamer and YouTuber of such a niche game, I really rely on viewer donations to fund the channel. So if you really enjoy these videos and would like to drop a little something my way, you can find the links to how to do so in the video description. Thanks, folks. So, just status quo, except for the player count, of course.
Yeah. But look, watch. You fucking useless son of. Well, he's safe, I suppose. And we'll have that catcher for the next game at least.
Well.
And here we have a pretty sad representation of what my team used to be. Oh, look. Oh dear God.
I have such trouble with this asymmetry.
I'm sensing an inevitability of something. That no matter what happens on these frontline blocks, rats will be swarming the ball before I have a chance to do anything about it.
Yeah, because I'm gonna roll a blitz.
Pretty much.
Too bad I don't have kick. Kick would be pretty useful right about now.
It would be, because that could screw me quite heavily.
Oh,
That'll do.
no, not
We'll
high
take-
kick, just
we'll
kick.
take it. We'll take it. This is where the catch skill comes into its
Look
own.
at all that,
All
that sweet movement. Well, at least you've got a good excuse. Thank you, Skitsinio. Yes, I was aware of it the moment I said it.
Ball relative safety, things that I don't think are going to happen. Didn't really want to use that guy for the block, but come on, Belita.
No! That's alright. A troll with shadowing. But isn't it like very scary if a troll just runs after you? It's gotta be, right?
Is not what we had asked for.
Don't forget to blitz.
Well, that was going to be the plan. What's this guy? Come on.
Tabersail has a wrestle got a runner, a block got a runner, both roll doubles. I would get the block one guard, and for the wrestle one, either probably two heads.
You want your pom skeletons. Yeah, that's always good. I wanted a pom peasant, but never got there.
Two, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 7. Not this turn.
Pretty much whenever you want, you can at least engineer a clear shot on my ball carrier, probably.
Mm-hmm. Make sure my stunt guys are still in the way.
I think you can be pretty sure that due to the lumber's advantage, there's always going to be something in the way.
There we go. Could have placed that better, I guess. But it does not matter. Timber!
Oh my god. Well, it's another deadline now.
Nice. Let me see if I can fix my sound for a moment.
It's a
Thanks
loner
the
for
heads
next
up,
game.
Murloc. It's actually not my headset, it's my my video card that's whirring. But thanks for the heads up. So, what did I break? Lineman?
Yep, movement busted.
Oh,
Dead.
he's okay for
He's okay for going in the bin and being replaced by a loner. Yes, you're entirely correct.
I might keep him for line scrimmage duty. I don't like having too many loners.
I think that, I don't know, I kind of prefer loners sometimes to broken elves, because if a loner soaks up SPP, you can buy him maybe.
Nah, that's true. That's true.
If you sort of if he gets the MVP and he's already move busted, then it's a bit of a pain in the ass.
I don't even mind a move busted line elf with wrestle and dodge, just to keep him on the line scrimmage. That's assuming you'll have skilled players on the line of scrimmage, which means they're expendable, which I guess at this stage, not so much.
None of my players are expendable at this point.
Skilled up a storm vermin.
Because my player's armor appears to be not really existent.
Not up to specs. You've been kind enough to leave all three of your forward players one square shy of touchdown range. That's very considerate.
Yes, well. That's awaiting your next move.
Oh, did I just get in my own way? I did I not? That's brilliant, Sage. That's really amazing coaching right there. I wouldn't be in my way here so much, though. But let's just go there to make sure. And get a guy here.
Surround my team in the small area that they can occupy due to the few of them that are left.
Knockdown here would be helpful.
Oh, it'll be an injury.
Will it? Will it? No!
Oh my god!
Not an injury.
Armor actually stayed strong.
So, how to proceed from here? You can get a sideline
Get
cage.
knockdowns. That's exactly what we wanted. Sadly, it doesn't hurt you as much as we would have liked.
Ah, well, I like it just fine. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Hello there.
Thanks for the host, Tony.
Oh my god.
Well, you weren't going to use that reroll for anything else this turn, were you?
I really am. That's why I was working out whether or not I would use it for anything else. And unfortunately, I might now be a little bit fucked.
Yeah, this is starting to look a tad exposed. At least I can't really blitz you with my storm vermin.
That was genuinely the plan. As long as it's a gutter runner or somebody else.
Two,
There's a
three,
chance.
4, 5, 6, 7.
The time of the elves is over.
Does that help me any? Not especially.
Oh my god.
Might as well.
The armor is not doing well.
No, not so much, no. So I will be needing a GFI here. For a 2-die at the ball. GFI is good, 2-die is good. Excellent.
Just don't die.
Don't follow that. Oh! Nope.
It's
not
alright.
dead.
He's
Not
not
dead.
dead.
I'm not dead!
And the bounce. Oh!
It's incredibly kind.
Yeah, that's not terrible. Let's see. He goes here, then there. 1, 2, 3. That's here.
Right, 1 second. I shall retire.
Sure thing. Pickup's good. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's not like disappearing. I'd have to worry about using an APO or anything.
Pass is good on the reroll, and 3+ catch. No!
Sadly lacking.
Oh, wow. No luck for the Sage. Well, I just can't catch a break, can I?
No. The game's gone horribly for you from start to finish.
Here I am, totally out-coaching you, but the dice just won't help. Yeah, sometimes it's all you can do, right? Just laugh at Nuffle.
It's one of those things, isn't it? It's like I did what I could do in terms of, you know, limit the blocks I give you. I do, you know, but sometimes that's it, isn't it? You can't play around certain situations. For instance, if you've lost that many players that early against the team that outmaneuvers you and outpaces you, then
Getting outbashed by Skaven as High Elves is pretty shitty, especially if the Skaven don't have any skills.
there you go. You see, because I can't even not re-roll something without getting knocked out. But hey, surf my blitzer and enjoy it while you do.
Maybe. I'm not about to spend a blitz on it, that's for sure. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yes. I don't think I will, actually.
But I think in any game like Blood Bowl, you know, you can play your best, can't you, and do what you intend to do. And if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. There's a lot of dice elements to a lot of the things you try to do. So,
Yes,
however calculated you try to be, the dice can always not do what you want it to do, and you're in a bad situation because of it.
I'm tempted to surf the catcher though, but it would sacrifice a gutter to a counter surf.
Yeah,
but it's fun.
that's exactly the kind of calculations one has to weigh up during a game.
Well, I mean, I do have something of an obligation to hurt your team, I guess. No, I think it's a bad call. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah. Let's just not.
No, as I've said in the past, Shawnee, we can't all be as good as you.
He's already skilled. He's got 4. Oh, no, that's not the results you're looking for. How much has he got? 4. That's a loner.
Yeah, this is what happens if you play. Yeah, if you play High Elves, this is usually what happens. Nothing good.
Pick it up. No. Well, in that case,
That couldn't be any. That couldn't be any
pass might be a
snakes.
bit greedy.
Yeah, the pass would have definitely been a bit greedy.
If I hadn't failed the pickup, I would have probably gone for the pass section. In fact, that's what I was planning, so there's no probably. Oh, no! No!
Get wrecked.
Damn you, Nuffle! Oh, the injustice of it all.
Save a catcher.
Save the catcher, save the world. Yes.
Save the entire planet. You too, for just £3 a month, can save a catcher. Oh, you fucking god. It doesn't really matter, so may as well. We get to punch all that.
The reroll is not gonna save the game.
Yeah,
so you
reroll's not
might
going
as
to
well
help.
save
But
your
yes,
blitzer. Yeah.
exactly. Yeah. It's not going to help my game at all, no matter what I do. So may as well save a blitzer.
Would have done the
And
same.
what's the point of standing any of these people up or trying to do anything with them? Because it's just going to hurt whatever I do.
Might as well.
It's a guaranteed armor break, so... Oh my god! Nuffle has been kind.
Well, I'm not done with you just yet.
No, there's plenty more hits available.
Well, just the one. Oh!
Ah, it's fucking beautiful. See, I knew there was a reason. That what you didn't realise was my entire strategy was that guy ties up like 8 of the rats.
Well, you get a shot at a consolation touchdown.
There is that consolation word that you use.
Oh, a catcher. 2 catchers then. Oh,
2 catches,
High
but
Elves, so
unfortunately there's also 4 dead and injured catches.
no, they're just linemen and a blitzer, right?
Wow, 2 whole catches. What does a man do with 2 whole catches?
I must be doing something wrong. You still have all your catchers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm failing here.
Smashed the blitzer to absolute pieces, but can't hit the catches.
Yep.
It's those
So
new play
disappointing.
sage.
Should have gone forward, really. You're not gonna swing around to blitz them. You've got enough to worry about in your backfield.
Yeah, I've got plenty to worry about.
In fact, this is starting to look like an all men's type situation.
In all honesty, I would not disagree with that maneuver, as this all men's situation would propose a very large problem for me.
Yeah. Well, maybe after I score the next one.
Oh, it's definitely 3-0, because this means now that I've got to try to achieve the lifetime goal of losing all of my games in this clan league 3-0.
That's the new lifetime goal.
That's the new lifetime goal. Yeah, I think if you aim low, you know, then anything else that happens, it may rejuvenate you better because you're just not expecting it. You know?
Yeah, well, expectation management is a big deal, definitely.
Yeah. Don't oversell yourself.
My supervisor was so proud that I finished my PhD a year late. And you know, that's expectation management for you.
Yeah. Well done, you actually did it. We didn't think you were going to do it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Oh dear Lord, I'm supposed to be. I didn't realise it was even my turn.
Oh, yeah, I was just about to remind you. Yes.
Ready, perfect defense. My entire plan is screwed.
Yes. All men's it is. That would be pretty brutal right now.
Yeah, perfect defense is pretty much standard. Or a blitz, one of the two.
Except when it's not. Yes.
Nice weather we can do. We can do with nice weather.
Hey, did my chat stop updating?
It's blitz time, surely, yeah. Look at that, look there, the ball's exactly where I want it to be. All of these players have done everything I want them to do. Die. It's a good start. It's a good start. I'm going to put the ball nice and deep into your half so it's easier for you to steal it. Right.
There it is.
At least we get to hit a rat.
Yes, very impressive. Two, four. Oh,
One.
it's a scoring position.
My God. It's unbelievable. Finally something I have a reroll for.
That was the cue for Snake Eyes, and you knew it. The moment you said that, you were supposed to roll Snake Eyes.
This is where it all goes wrong. And the world that I have tried to build for myself falls apart greatly. Yeah.
So they're skilled.
There you go.
Skills on 4. Alright, so we're gonna blitz him.
Catch OP.
Behind there. Cancel this assist.
To be fair though, when I play High Elves, for some bizarre reason, I tend to find my throwers throw snakes more than the catchers do. Catch snakes, if you see what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
It seems to be the thrower that likes to throw the double ones, not the catch.
Two, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, he's in range as well.
I'm going for the win, Sage, trust me.
Mm-hmm.
It's all lulling you into a false sense of security.
If he goes down, then you can get through here. I think this is fine.
Exactly. You're quite right, Murloc Joe. It's because it's got a skill that can fail. Yes! Such a good start. And that's actually not as bad as it could have been.
Yeah, you've got a real shot here. Yes, Mile. Of course I want to cage dive with a skillless gutter. That's probably a brilliant idea. So 3-3 to 2.
Die.
No.
You've made
Not
your first
Hector.
step towards death, but you're never gonna die, are you? You fucking.
Remember, ages ago, you asked me for my professional opinion on whether you should stop smoking pot in order to have a better shot at the World Cup.
It failed. I tried it. And I failed
Really?
miserably. Yeah, I actually failed miserably, just like I'm gonna now. No, but I think you're entirely.
Come on, that's way too far.
It's
Hit
amazing.
the ball
This is exactly what I
closer.
wanted. I only play high elves. I like to torture myself, you know. Only people with real integrity play elves with no skills. Oh my god.
Alright.
Some would argue you've got mighty blow already.
I might even have 2. Put me there.
So far, my position in Clan League seems to be quite simple: feeding the better players' teams good skill ups on their players.
Which is much appreciated.
No, but I noticed, strangely, after our discussion, I noticed that your problem affected me more acutely playing Dota than it did playing Blood Bowl. Which is funny. But hey, I got to play one of the best Blood Bowl players out there, man. I got to play Sage.
Yeah, that's right. And yeah, still not quite.
It will turn around, yeah. Eventually, I think it will turn around, surely, that if I keep putting myself against these difficult matchups, not only will I grow as a player, but I think as a person.
Well, I think it was just a strategy to make sure that some of you had a good shot at this.
Yeah. Taking one for the teams instead.
Taking one for the team, exactly.
I'm in 2 minds. I'm going to hit the storm vermin, but it might be the last thing I do.
Nope. Well, actually, no.
Come on, Nuffle. Fucking robbed again.
So, 3-0.
It's possible, but not yet in the bag.
You're not blocking with your lineman there?
No.
Why ever not? Oh, you're fouling. No.
Go for it.
Wow. That's splendid.
I had
And
to pull off at least.
You still managed not to get in the way.
Exactly. as long as
5, 6, and 7. Come on, bonus SPP. Nope. And here goes.
Here goes a very simple pass into a very easy touchdown.
No! You failed
Yeah.
your life goal. Oh,
Damn it.
Oh, so
Not losing
sad.
3-0.
So sad.
Disgraceful.
So I should probably roll my skill ups off stream.
So as not to alert.
Snaked my winnings. Crap.
Good.
Oh,
So is
and
that
we both
so-
got the MVP on a guy who already skilled.
it's not such a bad thing, I suppose.
So we get 3 skill ups. That's nice. That's very nice.
Alright YouTube, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, remember to leave it a thumbs up at the bottom. And of course, if you'd like to see more videos, do check out the channel and hit subscribe on your top right.